Hi guys, I'm back again. Safety with T, here to teach men and women different ways to defend yourself. It's going to be a 10-part series. Um, like I did last Friday on human trafficking, today is going to be different weapons you can use to defend yourself if you are confronted with an attacker, different ways that are actually legal. Some of them, there are different ways that you can approach, but they're not exactly legal. So today I'm going to show you what you can use safely and effectively to keep an attacker from getting a hold of you. So first, when you see this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm not out here to get famous. I just want to be able to help someone or save someone's life when confronted with any type of situation that you may encounter. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. My first one that I recommend to everybody, you can buy this on Amazon. Okay, and it's perfectly legal to have. It is a flashlight / taser. Okay, so you go up once, flashlight. Okay, you want to click up the second time. When you could use this when you're, to see when you're walking, you see someone approaching you, you go up one click. Okay, there's a little button here on the side as you're carrying it, keep your hand on it. That will definitely get someone off of you, if not scare them, but it will hurt them, but it leaves no permanent damage on their body whatsoever. And it comes with a charger. I recommend charging it maybe like maybe an hour a week. It should last you for a while, because I don't think you're going to use it every day. If you need to, I would charge it every other day at least. The next one I find effective, never had to use, is PF pepper spray. This is what they use as COs in the prisons, and what officers use other than a taser. They have also carry a big can of pepper spray. The lid flips up when you're walking. Keep your hand right here on the button. Spray anybody. It will temporarily cause them discomfort and they won't be able to see, so the last thing on their mind is going to be trying to keep track of where you went or get a hold of you. And it stays effective for a good 25 to 35 minutes. So once you spray them as long and as much as you can. Teach them a lesson, so they may think twice before bothering anybody else. Another one that you can also use, if you have a key long enough, you can put this key right here between your index finger and your thumb, and just like make a fist with it and carry it when you're walking. If someone does grab you, you can easily jab them with it either way. And then also, good thing, whether you have a fob or an actual key, everyone knows you have this little button here, the red button. Hit that. Definitely try to get someone's attention. At least maybe they can come and help you if someone's around or sees what's going on or hears it. Okay, another one you can use, I've never have, but you can easily, 59 cents or whatever, is a fork in your house. Just carry it in your hands. If someone does come up behind you or in front of you, if you jab them with this, I'm sure it's going to hurt. And then once they're distracted, you want to try to run away. Fight or flight. I guess if you want to stay and fight the guy, that's up to you. But most girls that don't know any self-defense and scared, run away to somewhere that you can actually get help from somebody. Another one you can use is a nail file. Keep it in your hands when you're walking. You can easily jab them in the eye or arm. It will pierce the skin. I've not tried to pierce my own skin, but I'm telling you it will. I've tried some of these on a balloon to see how effective they are. Pretty effective. Okay, and that's worst case scenario if you have nothing else, but this is easy to carry in your purse. To take out just whenever you need it, whenever you're going to be alone. Walking to your car, walking in the park, walking the dog, If you're with someone, you're not really, if you're with a group of people, like going away on the weekends or whatever, this is good to have on hand, as well as like, the flashlight and the pepper spray also. So this is another one that you can use as a simple nail file. This got this at Dollar Tree. Another one that you can use, you can get on Amazon, the shank, right here. And before anyone asks, it's totally plastic, but the end of it is very, very sharp. So you can keep this in your car, in your console, or whatever. It's plastic, so it's not illegal to carry around with you. Okay, you can also buy these on Amazon to keep on your keychain. They're smaller, but this one would be more to keep in your car and grab a hold of whenever you're driving around. Okay, car jack. I remember last video I told you girls to keep your windows up, especially if you're in a bad neighborhood. Turn the air conditioner on, or just suffer through it until you get out of a bad neighborhood, because you can get carjacked, jumped, robbed, or anything if you have your window down. Okay. Another one that I recommend for anyone that might be on the stronger side, any little object that's kind of heavy or has some plastic weight behind it, you can always put it in your hand and make a fist. If you put this in your hand and you make a fist and you hit someone, I've learned this in law enforcement, you hit them and it's going to hurt. It's going to leave a mark. It's going to leave a bruise. Only if you feel like you can take almost anyone. I don't recommend, but it is a weapon that you can use, especially if you have no other alternative in your car. So another one, just a basic pocket knife. You can wrap that around your hand. You can have it sticking out a little bit, hit them with it, open it up. It's no longer than the size of my hand, so it's not very big, but it will get your attacker off of you if they're trying to attack you from either front or behind. Which brings me to my next point. Don't want to have a weapon walking around in plain view, so that they can see you have a weapon. If they see you have a weapon and that you're going to use it, they're going to try to come at you from behind when you're not expecting it. So that's where the light comes in. It looks like a basic simple flashlight, but it's actually a taser / flashlight. Walking home or walking to my car when I work late at night, I would use this walking to my car, especially downtown Columbus. When I worked down there at Supreme Court, I carry this. I had to go through a parking garage, like on the 3rd or 4th floor, because they were busy. And I used this all the way across the street, up the elevator, and all the way till I got in my car and locked the doors. Best thing for anyone to do. Okay? So don't let an attacker see you. You want to surprise him. So if he knows you're carrying a weapon, he's going to try something different or try to, grab your shoulders or whatever. So don't try to make it as inconspicuous as possible when you're out in the dark. Another one you can do that I didn't prepare for this video, you can put in like the little fragrance bottles that people use for perfume, empty one, the lids come off. You can easily put water in there, alcohol, and use that as kind of like a spray. It will temporarily distract them, but it will rinse out very easily, and so will if you add water and salt. Either one of them will get the attacker away from you if need be. And also on Amazon you can buy tactical pens that look like ink pens, and they're maybe $10 to $25. They also serve as a weapon on the end of them, and they also serve as a flashlight. And most girls have hairspray, so go to the store in the trial size, just buy a little bottle. That'd be great to get someone off of you, because it's going to burn and sting, and they're going to be heavily distracted. Another two that I want to mention that could probably get you in trouble, but you can used as a last resort, had nothing else, just defend yourself. That's all this is for, is to defend yourself. Is bug spray or a hornet killer. They both will definitely get an attacker off of you, but you can also do damage to the retina of their eye. They could potentially come back and sue you, which I think if they're going to try to attack you, they're not going to try to sue you for doing damage to them, but they could. They're probably not going to win, but they still could press charges for the damage you've done. Again, it's not labeled as a defense weapon, and it's not meant to be a defense weapon. But if you're in a situation where you have no other way out, and you have a can of that in your house at night or whatever, it will work, but don't recommend it, okay? Don't take care of that with you in the park or whenever you're going somewhere as defense weapon. That's just not a good idea, okay? Bug spray, none of that is a good idea. So them are just a few things that you can use if you're confronted. Like I've said before, you need to be aware of what's going on around you. If you see someone coming at you, you need to make sure you have that stuff ready. When you go to your car at night, walk around your car, look under your car, and look in your back seats. Make sure no one's waiting to come at you. If they come at you when you're in your car and they're wanting to force you to drive somewhere, I'm telling you right now, don't do it. Don't, because they're just going to take you somewhere secluded and do something harmful to you, else they wouldn't have tried in the first place. My recommendation is, if you have to run into something, take your car, run straight ahead into something that's not going to kill you, but it's definitely going to throw the attacker out of your way. I don't think he's going to buckle his seatbelt when you take a drive. So if you suddenly stop, he's going to fly forward. You have a chance to escape. But definitely look in your back seat and look underneath your car. The tips that I give you today, anyone young that's watching, this video is not meant for you to take these weapons and go out and try to get in a fight with someone or use them on someone to see if they work. Because as effective as they are, they can also get you arrested for attacking somebody with them. That's why you have them with you, is to get someone off of you. Don't want to try to go fight someone just because you have the weapons, or if you're mad at them. Words can hurt people, but it's not fighting is not a resort. Doing permanent damage to someone is a last resort. Fighting is never going to be the answer for anything. You're both going to feel bad about it later. You can heal a wound on somebody, but you never can heal a heart. Once you've said the words, you can't take them back. So don't try to fight no one with the weapons that I showed you today. They're only intended for self-defense, and that self-defense only. So I don't want to see anyone get in trouble, or so next week I'm going to do a video on like what you can do if an attacker's already gotten a hold of you, or if you've been kidnapped. I'm going to go through different scenarios with that and what you can do to potentially get out of the situation. I went through the human trafficking last week. I'll cover a little bit more of it. There's so many ways that they can do that. You can't possibly list them all in one video. So again, please, please, please like the videos, share the videos, and subscribe so you can get the upcoming next video, which is going to be week 3 out of 10 weeks. So like I said, I'm not trying to gain popularity or become famous. I'm tired of seeing simple mistakes that girls make costing them to disappear or costing them their life just because they weren't aware of what's going on around them. The more people that this gets out to, the better chance we have of staying protected. You might find the video stupid. You might not like the video. You might think it's worthless, but it might go out to someone who's a little more naive and isn't aware of what they can do to save themselves. or to protect yourself or defend yourself. So next week, probably on Friday, like it was today, kind of late, but starting back at the gym, had to get some stuff to take, so I got tied up at the store. Going to be what you can carry and what to do if you've been kidnapped or in a hostage situation to kind of help you out a little bit. So remember, please like, share, subscribe. You can leave a comment if you want to. Let me know what you'd like to see. One-on-one, my email is T_Higgins, HIGGINS, the number 2, at yahoo.com. Feel free to email me if you have any questions or concerns. If you see something in this video you didn't like, you can let me know, but it's mostly for self-defense and for women to protect themselves. What I'm giving you is not every way, by no means, that you can protect yourself, but it's a few things that I find would be the most helpful, especially for young girls. This is all stuff they can carry in their purse. I recommend the flashlight. Keep the keys in their hands. A lot of girls wear rings, okay? They can also be a good defense if you're, think you can bite somebody, so it's gonna scratch, leave some kind of mark. So until next time, this is Safety with T. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next Friday. You guys, all of you, have a safe weekend. Love you all. Thanks for subscribing.